Hi guys and welcome back to the web. And today we're going to look back on the same article, The Future of Autos, that's done by CNN Business. Previously we spoke about Needman of Audi and how they are going to outpace or outmanufacture Tesla with their EVs. Now we're going to look at our headline, Everything Changes. Now, as this article states, it continues as is. Tesla has one major advantage over its more traditional competitors: no baggage. The American upstart doesn't have a big dealership network, entrenched unions, or a legacy business to manage. It's a very costly exercise for traditional car makers to get into the electric vehicle space in a big way, said Bedwell, the LMMC automotive analyst. At the same time, they have got to support all of their conventional activities. That's where most of their revenue is. Volkswagen, for instance, can't stop selling internal combustion engines. It can't stop selling diesel cars in Europe. The urgent need to free up cash for new technology is causing automakers to find partners to share the costs. BMW and Delmar, which compete hard in the luxury market, have announced a partnership focused on highly automated and autonomous driving. They have also invested $1 billion in a new venture to develop mobility services, including ride sharing and charging systems for electric cars. Ford will build vehicles using Volkswagen's electric platform under a deal announced in July. Volkswagen will meanwhile join its US rival in investing in Argo AI, an autonomous vehicle company valued at $7 billion. More dramatic changes are under consideration. In May, Fiat Chrysler proposed a merger with Renault that would have created the world's third largest car maker and produce annual cost savings of more than 5 billion euros or $5.6 billion. When the proposal was withdrawn, Renault lamented the lost opportunity, saying the merger had great financial merit and compelling industrial logic. The survival of some of the world's most storied car brands hangs in the balance, according to LMMC automotive forecasts. The huge amount of investment being deployed by Volkswagen will help it sell over 1.4 million electric cars a year by 2025, more than any other car maker and over 3 times the sales Tesla is expected to produce. The alliance of Renault, Nissan, Mitsubishi Motors is on track to rank second in 2025, selling nearly 590,000 electric vehicles that year. China's Geely which owns Volvo, will rank third. Tesla will be fourth with 413,000 vehicles, followed closely by Toyota. Dalmar, Hyundai, General Motors, and Ford are each forecast to sell between 330,000 and 400,000 cars in 2025. Bedwell said that Volkswagen's resources and expertise will help it power past Tesla, which will face intense new competition for luxury car buyers and would continue to experience growing pains that inhibit its ability to scale up production dramatically. They just have that position, Bedwell said at Volkswagen. To ship those kind of volumes and to produce them more effectively than Tesla can, and to make money on it. The entire industry is gearing up for the challenge. Ford CEO Jim Hackett recently told CNN Business that building cars is not just is not just about technology. We have to have an industrial model. Ford is really good at this, he said, and he took a shot at Musk, who is also the CEO of spacecraft company SpaceX. I happen to compete with a rocket scientist who's really smart, and I respect that about him, Hackett said. And yeah, he's competing with the ultimate disruptor in Henry Ford. For now, however, Tesla has the advantage. The company expects to deliver between 360,000 to 400,000 vehicles this year. It says production could increase to 500,000 in the 12 months to June 30, 2020, depending on how quickly a new factory in Shanghai comes online. And leaks suggest that the Porsche Taycan, which is often described as a Tesla killer, won't live up to the expectations, according to analysts at UBS. The car will take a half second more than the Tesla S performance model to go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. The Porsche also won't have the range of the Model S. Porsche says performance is about more than raw speed. Taycan buyers will get craftsmanship and materials, but they'll be paying more too. The car is expected to sell for at least €90,000 or $100,000 in Germany, and the turbo version will cost upwards of €150,000 or $167,000. That's roughly €50,000 or $56,000 more than the souped up Model S. We find it intriguing that not even a leading sports car producer could be Tesla on key metrics, said the UBS analyst. Makes sense, doesn't it? Let's continue. Speaking a stone's throw from a museum that is packed to the rafters with diesel and gasoline cars, Audi's Niemand makes the case for radical change. 30 years ago or 40 years ago, a diesel was a no-go engine. It had nearly no horsepower. It needed like 1 minute to preheat the system before you could start the engine. All this stuff. And then you see that diesel can can do today is a totally different story, explained the executive. The same, I think, is true for electric mobility. We have now reached a point where you can make cars that are e-tron that really meet the demands of a lot of customers. They are not perfect, but they are very good. Speaking in March as he unveiled the Model Y, Tesla CEO Musk said, "Our goal all along has been to try to get the rest of the car industry to go electric. Whoever comes out on top, Musk will soon get his wishes." This is the final part of the article. Thanks CNN Business. And the main topic of it was the future of autos. The great electric car race is just beginning. What a suitable title. Thank you guys so much for listening and welcome to the web. I hope you all learned something today. Peace out. See you in the next one.